حيحكي عن النيو نيوكلير.
أنا يسلموا دياتكم. أنا أول شيء ماني دكتور، أنا مهندس طبي، ودائما بالاجتماع وبدي بلش أحكي بالإنجليزي. مشان هيك اسمحوني إذا ما بتفهموا كل شيء، إذا ما فهمتوا بس قولوا لي إذا ما فهمتوا شيء بالإنجليزي. بس مشان لكم شكرا أولا خليتوني أحكي قدامكم. وأنا I'm very proud to be here in Damascus after many years to be able to explain my point of view on oncology, because as Dr. Yasser said, you need good equipment to be able to have a good screening, and this is my job as a biomedical engineer. So I'm just going to give you my little point of view on my job. أول شيء بس مش sorry. just for beginning, I have an engineering degree in France, in Paris. So that's why I'm not going to speak to you in Arabic, because my Arabic is a bit broken, but I hope you understand clearly my English. I'm a biomedical engineer. I had a telecommunication degree, and now I'm working for General Electric Healthcare. I hope you all know this company, American company, working for many device company. The thing is, I work in this company is because we come from a family of doctors, and I always wanted to know what's happening behind the medical aspect. Because today, medicine, to go further, they need engineers, they need physics to go over the breast cancer, but not just the breast cancer, all the cancer. We need partnership between doctors and engineers to go and kill the cancer. That's هذا هدفي. وليش بدي أقول لكم هاي؟ الشغل بين الدكاترة والمهندسين مشان نقتل السرطان، هيدا الهدف. بس مشان أقول لكم ليش أنا ما فيني أتحرك. هي اللعبة الرugby، هي اللعبة بأوروبا كتير مشهورة. أنا ما فيني أتحرك كتير، عملت knee injury. مشان هيك لا تعملوا الرياضة مو منيح مشانكم. بس مش هقول لكم شو بدي احكي انا اليوم. بدي احكي عن الطب النووي. انه انا هي sorry I'm speaking Arabic again. My specialization is nuclear medicine, طب نووي. I'm going to just give you a timeline of imaging equipment in nuclear medicine, because I know you're not all aware of what's happening in nuclear medicine. طب نووي هلا عم بياخذ دور ثاني بالطب. Then I'm going to go talk about SPECT CT, we call it gamma camera, and I'm going to talk, of course, about breast cancer and oncology, and I'm going to finish by a very interesting topic. You asked me all to talk about artificial intelligence. You all know this word. It's back again in the news. They talk about artificial intelligence. Let me give you my opinion about artificial intelligence, okay? Okay, let's start. So, first, I don't know if you know nuclear medicine, but nuclear medicine is a very early medical equipment. So as you can see here, the first nuclear detector has been discovered in 1951. So it's very early. And the first diagnosis on a PET scan, the first PET scan, as you can see here, it's 1983. So it has 20 years. So in terms of discovering all the capabilities of nuclear medicine, it's right now. It's right now that we're discovering all the power of nuclear medicine. Just to give you a little interesting fact for you, if you all not know nuclear medicine. So you have two branches in nuclear medicine. You have what we call SPECT CT. So SPECT CT here, it will help you, gamma camera, it help you with bone scans, for example, and you have PET CT. I'm not going to go too deep in the details, but you will see that you can have multiple exams through nuclear medicine. So, ما بعرف شو صار؟ لحظة شوي. F5 لحظة شوي. هوب عفواً. I'm sorry. Yes, so just to give you an example of what SPECT CT and PET CT. So just for your knowledge, nuclear medicine is different than radiology. Nuclear medicine, you go to nuclear medicine, we have Iyad al-Hallaj and more who will be able to tell you more about medicine. I'm just going to tell you about physics. The physics of PET CT and SPECT CT is you're gonna inject a radioactive tracer inside the patient, and you're gonna be able to screen all the cancer cells. That's the meaning of nuclear medicine. The difference between radiology and nuclear medicine, radiology is just, let's say, a picture, a static picture of your body. Whereas in nuclear medicine, it's the living. We're talking about the living. Where are the cells going? What's happening inside your bodies? That's why we inject a radioactive tracer. I'm not going to go too deep in the details. That's not going to interest you. Just here, the scintigraphy gamma camera, you can see that we have a lot of tracers. So with one camera, we can do many exams. So neurology, you can do cardiology, bone scintigraphy. So you can screen a lot of patients with one camera. And of course, PET scan, oncology and cardiology. We can discuss that with Iyad tomorrow, Iyad al-Hallaj. Okay, then I'm just going to talk quickly about SPECT CT. SPECT CT, dynamic and in constant evolution technology. Just قولوا لي لما عندي 5 دقائق مشان the CT, scanner, radiology. We talk about something not very sensitive. تعرفوا شو يعني sensitive? But very specific. In contrary, the SPECT CT, the SPECT by itself, it's sensitive but less specific. What we're doing now, it's called hybrid technology. We're putting a SPECT and a CT, and we're fusing both of them to get everything in one picture. So we got what the radiologists are giving us, the information, but now we understand also what's happening inside the cell. That's the point of fusing SPECT and CT. And you have the advantage of both. I don't know if you all know, I know there is one gamma camera in Damascus, many in Damascus, but one especially with Dr. Iyad. There is a switch now from planar, you know, all the gamma camera, it's planar imaging, 2D planar, to 3D. So we're moving toward the radiologist. We're going inside your world. The nuclear medicine is going toward the radiologist. And as you all know, in some countries, radiologist and nuclear medicine is only one specialty. So that's the goal here. We're trying to fuse your knowledge of radiologist and the knowledge of nuclear medicine to get the advantage of both. The current issues, obviously, I don't know if you're all aware of that, but there is an injection. So basically you're gonna, let's say, irritate the patient, but of course it's a balance. The patient must have cancer, but you're also putting nuclear medicine inside his body. So the thing is, you always need to decrease the injected dose, and that's our goal. Our goal as engineers is to try to have the better detectors, the better equipment to reduce the dose, not just about nuclear medicine, but also about scanners. Don't forget that all the patients you're scanning receive a certain radiation, and that's our goal as engineers, biomedical engineers, to decrease the hurt to the patient. Of course, the time per exam, because you all know the nuclear medicine takes a lot of time. So now, I don't know if you're all aware, but a nuclear medicine exam is only 10 minutes. So it's less than an MRI exam. So we're changing step by step the nuclear medicine. It used to be more than 30 minutes for one SPECT exam. So we're changing technology. And of course, we have new cameras, always better. You will come soon to Syria, I hope, with better diagnosis and better patient workflow. I'm just going to talk a little bit about breast cancer because that's what interests you. We have a problem with dedicated mammo PET. It seems that there is no much interest in the philosophy, like not in the philosophy, but in the literature of consequent, of good, like I would say, answer to mammo PET. So today, there is no such as dedicated PET for breast cancer. You have to go through a PET scan to see. I'm just going to say that it has to be paired, the nuclear medicine, with radiotherapy. Dr. Anas and Dr. Yasser said that before. We have to kind of go together. The nuclear medicine and the radiology plus the radiotherapy together would be able to help us cure the cancer. Of course, we're going through, and you can see that in our job, to personalize medicine. What does that mean? We're trying to use a therapy with the best response and highest safety margin to ensure better patient care in a certain statistical population. What does that mean? Early diagnosis. You all said it. All three of you who talked before, you talked about an early diagnosis. Risk assessment and optimal treatments. That will help improving health care, of course, while lowering the cost. And that's because our job is to follow you, and this is why I insist on saying that you have to work with those companies, engineers, who will help you develop your business of curing cancer. You have to work with us. We have, because I don't know medicine, I have to understand how you work so I can improve the device and the whole system. I'm just going to switch because this is going to interest you a bit more. I'm going to talk about artificial intelligence. You all know about artificial intelligence, and even a few days before, Yasser, when he was in Paris, asked me, please talk about artificial intelligence and what he is doing with artificial intelligence. I want to tell you 2 seconds. The challenge of artificial intelligence in our job is to develop tools that free the time of the radiologist, the nuclear medicine, the nuclear doctor, and allow them to get back to the core of their job. What is your job? شو الشغل تبعكم؟ الشغل تبعكم الممرضين, the patient care. You have to focus on patients, not spend hours clicking right and left to see different contrasts, to put different contrast on your exam or using different device. You have to avoid useless and repetitive tasks. For example, adaptive software that will automatically provide a parametric image adapted to the question. For example, if you know you're looking for a breast cancer, automatically it will adapt the contrast and give you an answer. That's what we call artificial intelligence. But before that, you have to teach it. You have to teach. When we talk about intelligence, it's still about human intelligence. And that's what I want to say here. Don't worry about your jobs. Doctors are not going to be removed because until today, we didn't find the solution. Let me just explain 2 things. And you see, I underlined help to diagnose this disease because it doesn't diagnose this by itself, intelligence artificial. All the algorithms that you see, how does it work? Do you know that? I don't know if one of you know, but the machine has to mimicry. تعرفوا شو يعني بالعربي؟ mimicry يعني imiter يعني تقلد. لازم تقلد شغلكم. It has to repeat what you're doing. So to create, I'm just going to tell you what we do every day. What is my job? To create such algorithm, such device that will be artificial intelligence, we have to show him what you do every day. So for example, imagine you have a scanner and you segmentate tumor. You have to do it more than 5,000 times to teach him how to redo it. You know what I mean? So it's not intelligent, it's just mimicry. We need a lot of concrete example in order to learn. So before being afraid of losing your job and sending it to India so computers can do your job, don't worry for that. We'll still need you, and we'll still need you to focus on your patients. Give us the bad job, give us the images, that's our job. Your job is to focus on the patient, to talk about the women who are possibly going to lose her breast. Take care of her, we're taking off the rest. And with the technology, we're just at the beginning of all the capabilities that we're going to bring to you guys to help medicine to go on another rank. تفهموا علي؟ Anyway,
دكتور رئبال محاضرة شيقة معنا 5 دقائق.
Hey, أنا تقريبا خلصت. Thank you for your attention. But just before, I want to say thank you to welcome engineers as well, not just doctors, because this is important for us to get your feedback on what we're doing, GE Healthcare, Siemens, whatever companies. but it's also good for us to show you what we're doing. We're not going to replace you, we're just helping you to get better at your job. Thank you so much. If you have any questions.
شكرا